2015, it was reported by the USDA that there are over 2,700 factory farms in the United States, and the number is steadily and tragically increasing. So, what is a factory farm and why is it a tragedy? The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines a factory farm as a large industrialized farm, especially ones in which high volumes of livestock are kept indoors for maximum production at minimal cost. The conditions for these animals are absolutely terrible. Chickens, cows, and pigs are stuffed into crates so small they cannot move around and they cannot stretch or breathe. They are suspended upside down while still conscious. They are severely malnourished during transportation, and a lot of them are beaten, tortured, and brutally killed. As a society, we need to combat the current treatment of these animals. I am not a vegan, nor am I a vegetarian. I love dairy, I love meat. In-N-Out is my favorite place ever, with the exception of Disneyland. However, I do stray from brands such as Tyson and 5-Star Beef because they use antibiotics and other chemicals like hormones and such in their meat in order to increase the growth production. And this is detrimental to our health, actually, because these meat that is not organic is directly correlated to outbreaks of salmonella and E. coli. Remember the Chipotle scare last summer? Not good. Simply put, the hormones and other bacteria used in this meat can lead to obesity, food-related diseases such as salmonella and E. coli, and dangerous bacteria in humans. Prostate, breast, and colon cancer is horrifyingly common in those who purchase meat raised on factory farms, and 76 million Americans will develop a food-related disease or obesity while eating this kind of food. Thousands will die. However, it is fairly easy to avoid eating this food, as there are plenty of ulterior, delicious options to eating factory farm food, such as brands like Foster Farms, Applegate, and Amy's. If keeping your health in top shape is a priority for you, I would avoid using factory farmed meat. I'm not here to judge you based on your opinions, ethics, morals, or values, but personally, health aside, I believe that the treatment of these animals is cruel and wrong. For example, piglets are taken away from their mothers at only 2 weeks old, which is way younger than they need to be with their mom. We would not take away a puppy away from its nursing mother at this age, so I don't see how a pig is any different. Cows are suspended upside down while still conscious. They are castrated and beaten, and they have their horns sliced off without any painkillers. Similarly, baby chickens also have their beaks cut off without any painkillers. Turkeys have been so genetically modified that they cannot move around in the same way, and they cannot mate, which instead causes them to be artificially inseminated by their captors, and thus this further damages their bodies because turkeys are only meant to be pregnant once a year, and now they're being artificially inseminated year-round. They all do share some commonalities. They are stuffed together so tight that they never get to see the light of day, they can't move around, and they live in their own feces. Cows depicted on milk cartons and chickens on packages of meat generally show a happy, harmonious scene on a farm, but unfortunately, in its stripped-down state, this corporation that is so widely popular in America is quite the opposite, and these animals are living in literal hell. Some people may say that I like meat, or I like the taste of it, and I just don't think I can give it up, and that's totally okay. I am not protesting the production or the consumption of animal products or meat, but I personally am advocating for a more humane, kinder way of raising our farmed animals. While there are currently organizations in place fighting the treatment of these animals and trying to offer them a safe haven, such as PETA and Certified Humane, there is currently little societal awareness of this issue, and there are next to no federal laws in place to protect these animals. Animals in slaughterhouses have the least rights out of any other animal in the United States. If you find yourself also finding this issue completely twisted, wrong, unhealthy, etc., I suggest you do something about it. You could sign a petition, donate to an organization, spread awareness about it, or simply change what brands you eat, because anything helps.